And we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. What a day. Memorial Day hits a little harder for me. It was one half of my family always did something, and that whole half of the family is pretty much gone. And now it's just me. And the other half, it usually does something small, but with the death of my grandfather, we didn't really do anything today. We used to have a massive cookout up in my uncle's cabin in New Hampshire, but that's not a thing anymore. And yeah, it's been rough one today. But everybody's in chat. Who do we got here? We got Larry the iDot in chat. Good to see you, Larry. Larry, you are the first one in chat. That means we get to see the poo damning evidence of...
Oh my god, he's wrong! No!
Boo, Jay and those mascots, I'm telling you right now. Good lord. Almost killed me. So yeah, been a day. Hope everybody else is having a good one. I actually do have some things on the horizon. I have 3 trade paperbacks to read, and I ordered 3 more from a quick... At night, to relax, I doom scroll for about 30 minutes, and my comic feed is pretty crazy over on X, so
they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something.
So I got I saw a comic book run that actually looks really good, but if you want to hear more about it, you gotta wait till I read it, which that review should be coming out.
Can I help you with anything?
Carlia, what did you do? Do you have
sometime next month? Absolute Superman review is on the way. Once I get a hold of the second trade paper.
No, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. He was a dear friend of mine. I suppose that risk always coexists. For the thrill of... He was quite clear that he felt more... yes, quite an amusing end. I was about to show... I was astounded, and in turn it led to a conversation.
Oh, come on, I just fixed this!
Such a strong friendship.
Come on, it was working 2 minutes ago, now it's not. Good lords. Tired of this. Right. All right, everybody, let's
Unless you're bringing me another round.
Mule, be careful.
You ask me, not enough of Winterhold fell off into the sea.
There will be no more World of Warcraft for me. Thought what? No, I don't know what's going on. It's been like this for a while, Ladybug. It's not your internet, it's mine. I don't know why, and it's really getting sick of it. Why it keeps cocking up like this, and worse is my game keeps bugging to where I have to alt-tab delete out of the fucking thing to get it to work properly, to be able to open up in my other window, even though it's on Windows mode. Like, I booted up the game and it was working, and I could alt-tab out, I could alt out of it to pull up the windows. Now it won't let me pull up Windows at all when I hit my alt key. So I don't know what's up with this, but I'm at the point where I'm just gonna download the fucking add-on and run that. Because having to alt-tab delete to pull up my task manager every time I want to click on my second monitor is really getting fucking old. I don't have the normal patience I need for tech issues. Where the hell am I going? Okay, seriously, you have is there a problem here? Okay, he is all the way the fuck over there, so we're gonna make this easy. A little bit more moody. I've had a rough freaking day.
The Winking Skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
Head to Marlfark, right?
I can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
I'll be playing for a couple hours till I want to go read my comic books. I gotta read Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Losers 1 and 2, and then next week I have to order Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman number 2.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on your sister.
Is someone there?
It's all
I died for one.
lot of reading to do, and I have a very busy week. My grandfather's funeral is Thursday. I will be live Thursday night.
Out of my way, outside.
Everything looks to be running pretty smoothly now.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial mind. First, make way come.
Fuck out of this. Everything looks to be running smoothly now.
You here to see the yard. No sudden moves, understand?
Halt! The Dwemer Museum isn't open because Calsilmo doesn't want anyone to go in. He runs the museum. You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel.
Can we find a way to blame it on Jeremy?
Whole Dwarven city underneath the keep. The Schuenzell. Best steer clear if you don't want to sneak.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men of them. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get. He lost 3 good men.
Look, I'm running out of lockpicks here. Thank you, Jim. Circle of archery out. Destroy the other one.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you, smart woman?
Excuse me while I slink by. going on today? Fine. Exit. Exit. There is nothing else running. Dead center in the heart. Nice hit. Why is everyone on their phones? What's going on? I've kind of checked out on stuff today. Sneaky, yeah, sneaky Gore. Welcome in. Thank you for choosing me. And, you know, coming in and seeing my nerdy, crazy playthrough. We are still pretty early through this playthrough. But apparently, I put up a new poll for another game for a bit of a long-term haul. If you guys want me to, I will actually play through Witcher 3. Now, I have not played through that game. I have not finished Witcher 3. Not because I think it's a bad game, but because I dropped 200 hours into it, and the saves were the updates were too different, and my 200-hour game kept crashing. So yeah, I have never completed Witcher 3. I suck at Gwent, but I'm willing to give it a go if you guys want to see it. I don't have a Windrose is a game I would like to play, but I don't have the time investment to do it right now, Crazy Contra. I have it. I'm actually also eyeballing, with the overhauls they're making to Dune Legacy, I'm thinking about getting that in a couple months once everything is caught up and the Switch 2 is purchased. And I really want to get Dune Awakening, because I really like Dune. Don't like what they did to Chani, but Dune is great. So I was really looking at that, and I'm barred from the other side. Go fuck yourself, barred from the other side. So, and they have private server options and stuff, and I know how to set all that up. And we could all, like some people, if they really want to play, if they chip in, I think I can do up to like 10 people on a private server for Dune Awakening, and we could all just not worry about getting slaughtered. It seems that they are leaning away from the MMO. Yeah, mine, yeah, it's... it's a really graphic intensive game, and it's not that I don't think it's good. It's my rig can't handle it. My rig is basically a giant PS4, which is respectable. But I don't want to risk my rig. It's pretty chonky game. My rig is 6 years old. I don't have a big card in this. I only got a 3060. So, it's not that I can play it. My computer doesn't get jet engine, but Crazy Clown Town, your computer is 4 years old. When was the last time you took to a full teardown to clear it out? Because I do that about every 6 months, and it really seems to make wonders. I also give my computer a full wipe and update every 2 years to extend its lifespan. I have to stay on it because if it breaks, I don't have the money to fix it.
Someone there?
Yeah, like, once it actually, I can open up my windows, like, all the way. I do a full PC teardown, I unplug everything, I clean off my desk. It's usually, like right before winter and right after winter. I think my rig is almost, like, 7 years. Yeah, that's about, I think mine was, like, 2001, so it's 5 years old. It's definitely, you know... It's got a 3060 and it's only got 16 gigs of RAM.
Over here! Hurry!
I regret hesitating, upgrading my RAM, not upgrading my RAM. like, I'd be happy with a DDR4, so, yeah. Right on, Crazy Clown Town. Like, it's not a bad graphics card. See, I don't push my rig to the limits. Like, I will like cap at 60 frames a second. I don't care about, you know, crazy high fidelity graphics. I have a 3060. I have a 3060 NVIDIA. I'm not quite sure what it is. But I definitely need, like, a side grade to keep it going. Fuck you apart. Guys got better than me. Me, I just want some new RAM. Yeah, they just keep getting better and better, but I don't buy new games. I so rarely buy something that requires insanely good graphical fidelity. Gonna make sure that this doesn't even get checked. Ooh, I didn't need that. Item. We're gonna enchant a ring, and we are gonna do fortify sneak, and we're gonna use you. I will take 1% better over no percent better. Fortify. Yep.
they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire outposts.
I miss when games used to be just this simple.
Out of line, I get him back in line.
Like, I miss when games just used to be games.
This is...
If you are new here, please think of giving a like. If you really enjoy me just chilling and meandering on, a sub. Really appreciate it.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Was there something else? I suppose it would be inappropriate. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes. I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen. All I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor. If you ever manage to gain entry to the college, and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
We must hasten to Riften before you've come this far. So I see
no
no harm. The Twilight Sepulchre is the temple to Nocturnal. It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their lives. Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore to protect. I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean. As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me. I'll make for Riften and scout the situation, see if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstance, if the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Was there something? Huh?
Man. Guy's loud.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you...
Alright.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild? Then we show them Gallus's journal and hope for the best. Remember, we have proof and all he's... Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
No, you can walk a little faster, lady.
Better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Ring. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
He didn't need to pick
My, local...
What's she all about?
My, being in New England, we have, absolutely fantastic local ice cream, and we, my favorite ice cream flavor that I can get is a, blueberry cobbler.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
Mint chocolate chip is solid. It's a very good choice.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Oh, and if I have to go with over-the-shelf stuff, it's usually black raspberry. I love black raspberry ice cream.
I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested? Looking for work? Stick with me, and they'll never... Well. If you happen to... It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. This should make you smile.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing murder. Anything else? What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line.
I'm just an old guy who likes old-fashioned ice cream. Like, there's a great place locally, I can't say the name of it, but they have
Is there anything else?
homemade ice cream, and they do black raspberry, and I can get a black raspberry shake. It is
I need you to break into Mercer's
And
home
when I used to go to
and search for
Friendly's as a
anything that
kid,
could tell us where he's
I
gone.
would do Reese's Pieces sundaes, 5 scoops with, and instead of using vanilla, I'd use black raspberry ice cream.
He never stays
so
there.
you'd get the
Just
peanut
pays for the
butter and the
upkeep on it.
jelly and the
Hired some
pieces and the
lout
whipped
by the
cream
name
and the
of
cherry. It
Bold
was
to guard the
fantastic.
place. Be careful, lass. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have... Good question. If you can get past his train, what? No. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a... Better question would be, Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans. Before Mercer took over, Gallus started collecting every bit of material he could on location. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the... I don't have a clue. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. Huh. That'd be Vault. Mercer's whole... Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning.
Let's talk to Vex.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck that pig. Oh, I have info on him. Vald, good side? The only thing Vald understands is gold. Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. While you're in there, help yourself to anything in Frey's manor.
Oh, I'm gonna help myself to things in Frey's manner. Let the pilfering begins.
What's the hurry?
So, I was despite everything that happened today, I am really, really excited for these 3 trade paperbacks I've got coming in. First of all, not only are the trade paperbacks, they're not just trade paperbacks. We only have 12 issues, 6 to 12 issues each. But more importantly, they are hardcover, so they'll look absolutely spectacular on my shelf.
This is Mercer Frey. No visitors. No way. Nope. That's... Come on, I ain't that dumb. You ain't got enough. You try and set 1 foot in this yard and I'll cut it off. All right then. Be careful.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort in Rift. Might consider joining.
Thought I heard something. You're dead! Dead!
Yeah, I was hoping I could jank my way up there, but it wasn't happening.
drinking some beer every now and then. Stupid bees and their stupid honey. Wizards. Now that's power. Bet they got that secret magic. It turned wood to gold. Yeah. Wish I could turn wood to gold.
It's arsenal. Oh yeah. Stealth archer build with some, yeah, stealth archer build. I really love the Thieves Guild, and it's the best way to go in. Thanks, Dino. Thanks for coming in, and do appreciate it. If I pronounce your name wrong, I am very sorry. Oh, shit. Stealth archer, wood elf, because I really didn't want to. I really wanted to get the sneak attack up as fast as I could. No, I have played through games where it is too low on lockpicks to deal with that. Always pick up books. Conjuring archery that paralyze and conjure. Damn, that's cool. There's so much crazy stuff you could do with builds and stuff, especially after they allowed you to unlock legendary and shit. Woo! That was nice.
end this game. Mercy.
No mercy. We could have ran. No, he barred all these doors. That's not very fire safe. I play through multiple times. I really like werewolves, and I was doing a werewolf playthrough, but the mods were crazy, like 25% increase to fire damage and stuff like that.
He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life. Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lass.
I promise you, all your questions will be answered. You just have to trust me.
Not now, lass. Carlia said it was important.
I promise you, all your questions will be answered. You just have to trust me.
Not now, lass.
Time
Carlia
has
said
come
it was
to decide
important.
Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories.
It doesn't.
The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
Yes. That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate, is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
I have some preparations of my own to make. I'll meet you at the stone.
What's the hurry?
What's next? Okay, so we have some ways to go. You're good. Triggered pressure plates is nice. Right on, dude. No, I have a couple mods on this too. Idiot with heavy armor. So yeah. I got a couple of mods with this one. I think just a couple. I have the unofficial patch.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. Gallus, Mercer Frey and I. The Trinity disbanded 25 years ago when Mercer Frey betrayed us by slaying Gallus and dumping his body in the ruins of Snowvale Sanctum. Indirectly. The Trinity is usually selected from the ranks of the Guild, although its existence is a closely guarded secret.
Idiot dragon shield conjuring demon lord.
The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre. This way, please.
I also think that the Thieves Guild quest is one of the best
this is
in the
Nightingale
game.
Hall. I heard about this
Better
place
than
when I
even the
joined
Dark
Guild,
Brotherhood.
but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the Guild on purpose. It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Brynjolf? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest, and I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Brynjolf. It's business. This is Nightingale Hall. You're the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside in over a century. Now, if you'll both proceed to the armory to don your Nightingale armor, we can begin the oath.
Spells, lockpicks one-handed, muffled, move silently, increases your stamina and frost resistance.
You appear ready for the oath.
Never got into the Wizards
Time's
Guild
wasting,
though,
and
no
Mercer's
matter how
still
much
out
I
there.
tried.
Let's get this show on the road.
You appear ready for
I
the
haven't
oath.
even triggered the. I haven't even started up the. What is it? I haven't even started up the freaking dragon setup yet. Just no desire to be running around
You
doing
ready for
these
the
and
oath?
having to deal with dragons. Right, lady. Seriously, you are the one slowing us down.
Okay, lass. We've got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
Wizard Sanctum?
Hold any hope.
Never did it.
Mercer. We must have
Find magic to be
Nocturnal as our
honestly
backs.
kind of boring.
If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brynjolf. Nocturnal will allow you to become a Nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the circle.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
We'll speak when the oath is complete.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, never liked the Wizard Sanctum.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
That's a solid way to do it.
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until the conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Run dry. Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless. Although it would benefit the guild more than you can imagine, in the end it would do more harm than good. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
So, I have played Skyrim through many different...
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength.
I've never played through as a magic
result,
user. I find it kind of boring. I find the archer more
Mercer
entertaining,
as
which is
leader
really
of the
weird,
Thieves
but I
Guild.
do.
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. I'm good at what I do. Maybe I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it. Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't... Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in... Until then, we have quite the time. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthan. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember. Aye. And some of what Carlia said is starting to make sense. Mercer may have damaged our reputation and raided our coffers. But this goes well beyond... Old Delvin kept calling it a curse, and we all laughed at him. Looks like the joke's on us.
Dude, the Radiant quests for the Thieves Guild are absolutely awesome and so much fun. And, you know, you actually get to see the progression and everything. It's solid. I'm also going to be weaving in, not just Skyrim, I'm finally going to be getting around to finishing, what is it called? I'm finally going to start up a game of, and get through, Witcher 3. Which I haven't actually finished since I bought it years ago, when it first came out, actually. And I got some other stuff I plan on getting. A lot of the games I want aren't out yet. they're a lot. I play a lot of indie sim games. They're my favorite kind of thing to play, and I'm always trying to find people who play them. And I like survival games, but finding people who stick with games, especially multiplayer games, for long periods of time is extremely difficult. And I would love to play games with people, but I can't afford a new game every 2 months because people just get bored and switch. So I keep playing the same games over and over. I'm not buying a lot of new ones. Also, don't game like I used to. I'm a lot older than you probably think I am. And yeah. I just don't game like I used to. And it sucks, but it's a nature of life. Items. Apparel. Where's my Thieves Guild armor? Level 70 current. Whoa! Thought I cleared you out! I know I cleared you out. Hey, you know what? If you keep gaming, that's great. Like, I like aliens. I like horde shooters. Something you can play with your friends for an hour or two and then stop playing, and you can all play together. Like, Deep Rock Galactic is a good example of this. And you know, like Aliens Fireteam Elite, stuff like that. Aliens Fireteam Elite 2 comes out soon, which I'm actually really looking forward to. But it's going to be a bit before all this stuff comes out, and I don't really want to buy new games. My thing is for the channel is I actually read and review various comic books, runs, new and old. I'm just getting back into it. And there's a lot of good comics out there that people don't know about, so I just kind of put it out on the internet and go from there. What is that? And I just enjoy doing that. I buy trade paperbacks. I have a monthly comic pull from my local comic shop, and honestly, I just really enjoy it. Okay, that's empty. Games are just something I do at night for a couple hours because there's all these streams on and all this doom and gloom in the world, and I just want to have a place where people can come in and chill and chit-chat about not the world. I'm just a fat guy who reads comic books and has strong opinions on things. to go the long way, since it won't let me jank up the edge.
My money's on the big one.
Right on, dude. Play Divinity 2 with people, but I don't have people scheduled. Yeah, scheduling the game with your friends is a nightmare. Like I was able to play with my friend for a couple hours like a month ago, but it's really hard for schedules to line up, and he's got a lot of stuff going on. Also, the big thing is finding a good multiplayer game that you and all your friends are going to enjoy. Because they're so hit or miss these days. Like, even if you get the scheduling down, finding the right game that you're going to stick with is not easy. You know, everybody's like, oh, you play COD. I'm like, COD is horrible now. Like, ever since that Activision Blizzard, I knew as soon as that was going through. And honestly, COD needs to die. WoW needs to die. All these games we know need to die. And we need new blood. We need new games coming in. We need new. We don't need Call of Duty 21. Give me more of your money. Oh, in the neck. Well deserved. Fire asshole. heard good things about Divinity. I used to be really on my off stream. I really used to get into Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, but then they decided to nerf paid DLC into Oblivion, literally, and basically made a fantastic class absolutely suck, and worse, it was a paid DLC class, so I haven't picked it up since until I either find a mod to revert the class back to how it was, or the devs do it, because I'm not, and I refuse to give them more money. So these days, I end up just reading stuff, and I'm working my way through old TV shows, and just doing my thing. It's been a time, dude. Over and over every year, Divinity was mixed in, and there's a group. There's as long as the group is not annoying. I don't even have that anymore, dude. Though I would like to start up. I like survival games, so I was looking at getting Dune Awakening. But honestly, the game I really want is an indie game called Kaiju Cleanup, and it's exactly like it sounds like. You and up to 4 friends can clean up giant kaiju bodies. And, you know, it's risky, it's deadly, because, you know, the kaiju's toxic and everything. And it is just an absolutely fantastic, fun-looking game, and I wish we got more of it. God is boring. There's kill boxes here. Everyone doesn't need to be. Yeah. And worse is they charge an arm and a leg for it too.
Someone there?
He ran into his own trap. That's funny. Well deserved. Dumbass.
Time to end this little game.
What's up, Papa? Oh, that was dirty.
That's all you've got?
No.
Enough!
Left hands. What a dead. You kidding me? I have thought about doing like a bound sword user with conjuration and the swords and stuff, but I've never quite figured out how it works. Do I need like one-handed or do I need like conjuration? K-Bear Mama, welcome in. Good to see you. Stop crouching! Hate these fucking things. Settings, gameplay. I want to get through this shit in one piece. Can't rest when enemies are nearby? What enemies are nearby? I'm capable of doing this at this level. right. I remember needing a dynamo for something. Oh, no. Where those rubies go?
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Aye, there will be blood today. I can promise you that.
There's a Thieves Guild symbol tied right here. Interesting.
Wait a moment. What's that? It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass. Damn it, there's no way through.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass. We'll be ready for it. Let's keep moving. The size of this place. Have you ever seen anything in your life, lass?
timing thing.
Who's there? Now we fight. Shadows consume you. I hear something. I send you to your rest. Orcish arrow. Okay. I'll take it. Lady, you are in my way. By the way, I play the same character when I play D&D. Then again, 5e is really easy to cheese out.
at that monstrosity.
It's a Warden Centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lass.
Hey, Michael
We're right behind
Moose.
you.
Welcome in. Good to see you. Always is. Hope you're doing all right. Hey, Michael, I put up a poll for a story-driven game. That I have not played through in years or even finished. So, yeah, if you're interested, please give that a vote. You're not fighting the Centurion. I don't think I have the ability to. It's on the comments section. It's on the posts for the channel, and it closes out next Monday, so should give plenty of time. No! When the heck was that? Hey, Marianne! That was close. Why do I have a shovel? Evening all. Started playing this again and it's feel now it just features. Yeah, my algo has shifted in the past too. All of a sudden it's like, oh, you like this? Here, try 20 different channels. Welcome in, Neon Lights. I hope you're having a good one.
No mercy for the weak. Your fate is sealed.
You are no match for a nightingale.
That actually worked out out better than I thought it would. How are you doing and how's your play? This current playthrough? Chill as heck, man. I actually started off a second game being a werewolf, and I downloaded some rough mods, which apparently give you 25% increased fire damage. And I was dying horribly from simple spells like from the fire damage, unless I was in werewolf form. So I just decided to start a new run and go with the simple game of stealth archer, thief, assassin. And so far it's going pretty well.
We must be getting close.
Ugh. Do the Falmer also have no sense of smell?
Most nights I go live with a stream, but sometime between 5 and 6 and just...
This place reeks of Falmer.
Chill for a couple hours and play a video game. Recently, it's Skyrim, because I woke up one day with the itch. Next week, it could be a little something different. It's looking like Witcher 3 is going to be on the being added to the rotation soon. Yeah, I only have one, and that's the extended patch outside of the legendary free creation club stuff. Lady, you're really pushy. But that werewolf mod was just too rough for me to go through. And it's supposedly the good one, and I'm like, that ain't the good one.
Even the farmer don't deserve the pain these infants must have inflicted.
Items, books. I'm lucky if I get an hour a week. Dude, congratulations, seriously, on your new family. That's fantastic. That new family is far more important than any video game. Lady, you keep blocking me in the fucking corner, dumb cow.
There's a mass of the farmer in this chamber. We can sneak through or take them down. I don't care. As long as we get to Mercer.
Aye. Whatever you want to do, we're with you.
I actually would really rather sneak through this section. Rewarding as it is to one shotgun. Yeah, so every night around like between 5 and 5 and 7, I go live for a couple hours and play. Spend my late night with Junior at my desk modding my games. And when the time comes, I'll be able to play games until my dying breath. We can all hope to go out in such a badass way, no Neon Lights. We all really can. Me, I want to go out with a comic book in my hand. So, my channel is I just game on my free time to help with some watch hours and stuff. I'm actually, I actually review general pop culture and mostly comic book stuff. Because I recently got back into collecting and reading comic books. So I've just, you know, since I'm doing new runs and things like that, I tend to just give my honest opinions on some of the books that are out these days. My Elder 2 were chuffing through and modded Minecraft. Oh.
The walls are rushing through these pipes. We must be
that's... Mine's extent goes to Nintendo, Zelda, and Fortnite. That's her thing. But now, lately, she's been doing her own thing, and I haven't heard from her in a while. Ow!
Enough! Let's end this!
Just as I was getting warm.
I live another day.
So, Neon Lights, I don't like VR. I don't knock people for playing it, but I get motion sickness really easy, and some dev companies have also kind of pissed me off because there's game sequels for games I've been waiting for, and instead of actually just giving us a sequel, they have been, they gave it a VR game, which had 3 people playing it on Steam.
Perfect!
So, while VR is cool and everything, I think it's a long way off from what they want from it. And this dev team must have lost a lot of money, because the peak was like 20 people on Steam, and it was pretty bad, man. Like, and here's the funny part, I don't really like Zelda. I'm not a Zelda person. That's great, dude. Whoa. That's a master chest. I do not have the lockpicks to open.
He's close. I'm certain. We must prepare ourselves.
This is it. We do this for Gallus.
He's got it.
He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's get by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew
My
it would end with
go-to
one of us
game
at the end
is
of a blade.
honestly Stardew Valley or a Pokemon
What's
game.
Carlisle
One of the
been
classic
filling your
binary
head
titles.
with?
Those
Tales
are my
of
go-to
thieves
games.
with honor, oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises. Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. Then it appears the shadows shroud more than your... Our actions have always been one and the same. It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own... Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood. You can't hide from me.
What's happening? I can't stop myself.
Damn it, Lisa. Fight it, Bruno. He's taking control of you.
I'm sorry, I'll
Making this too easy.
This place is coming down. Quick, get the skeleton key and the eye and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
That's bad news for you. The place is gonna fill with water. Where's this pod? Pod is low. So weird seeing this game. Dude, I bet, like, I wish I could do VR. It would nice to take that next level. But as I have gotten up there in years, my ability to deal with rapid movement and keeping my cookies down is two completely different things.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve not. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild, and I can't. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time. Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do.
Whew. Break some of this stuff down and clear up some weight. No, there's a disenchanter around here somewhere. If you are enjoying the stream, please give a like. And if you want to see more of just, you know, me sitting here playing video games and random reviews, please,
Need some gold? Oh, man. Well. If you happen across any other by the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime. Can I give you a little tip? Take every job you can get, or else you'll end up a beggar.
Whew. Guess there is no disenchanter. Let's do that instead.
It's been a long time since the house I mentioned earlier is still available, if you want to buy it.
We are going to actually give this a save, and we are ending here for tonight. So tomorrow night we will be live again with more Skyrim. Gonna play that. Wednesday, Real Talk picks back up, which is my weekly movie review show for those who are interested in that. This week we're reviewing Cat in a Hot Tin Roof with me and my friend Wasp and Makara. Saturday, the Short Box is on, which is my pop culture and comics chat show. So we will be live with that. And in between there, I got a video going up every day till Sunday, and then I'll have more next week. And we will have all that. So yeah, thanks. And as usual, come on, everybody wants to say hi. Sammy makes his appearance. This is my dog for all you new folks out there. Hey! You know better. This is my boy, Sammy. He is a 2-year-old Welsh Pembroke Corgi. He is my best friend in the whole wide world, and he is my companion until the day he goes. He is also really excitable. Hi. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming through. I do appreciate it. If you like what you hear, like and sub. And I will catch you all tomorrow night. Have a great one. Peace.